Alright everybody, welcome back to the Coffee Break Show. I'm your host Jorge Padilla, and for those of you watching on YouTube or any other social media platforms, I appreciate the support. I hope you subscribe, you follow, and engage with the content with a like or comment. But here we talk about coffee, career, and confidence. That's really all we discuss. I go in depth with experiences that I've had or conversations and other unique situations with other people or clients. And really that's what this channel is all about. If that's something that you have enjoyed and you're already engaging with the content, I sincerely appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. Please continue to do so if you like it, because I also push not just more of my content on your feed or the algorithm to, about Jorge Padilla to you, but in general, this type of content is pushed out to you by other creators. I'm not the only one, obviously, but that'd be very helpful to anyone who's on a journey to help themselves in their career, their business, their studies, their relationships, and themselves, their self-development. Really, that's what it comes down to. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the topic today, and I hope this resonates with you listening on the other side. So I had a conversation with a potential client earlier this week, and they have a really great backstory, great talent they can bring to great talent, that they can bring forth on not just social media but in general to the world. But they had one insecurity, I guess you could say. They felt that they're too old. Now in particular, this person felt that they're too old to use TikTok to promote either their brand, their work, their story, whatever they're trying to do, right? So I let them know that if they decided to make a TikTok, I'd follow them for sure, because I think they are capable not just of doing it, but I don't think they're too old to be on TikTok. Now, for those of us who have used any type of social media, whether you started on the early days in like chat rooms on Yahoo or AOL, if you're old enough to remember that, leave a like. Or if you remember MySpace or even Facebook and Instagram when they first started out, it wasn't necessarily older people, depending on which one you were using. But overall, and as time went on and these platforms evolved, there's people of all ages. I mean, if you take a look at Instagram now, it's not just older people, there's people of all ages. Same thing with TikTok. But a lot of people tend to think and have a closed-minded perception or perspective, I could say, on social media when it first starts off, that it's only for kids, or it's not really for my type of work or what I like to talk about. I'm not doing dances, I'm not doing edits and B-rolls, whatever it is. I'm not doing business talk on LinkedIn. We can all come up with a reason to not do it or feel like we can't do it. In reality, it's just an excuse. So before we go further into the episode, in case you can't tell, I've had my coffee today. I'm set, I'm ready to go, and that's why I just want to make sure I get the coffee discussion out the way. My wife and I got our frother today. Woo, super excited to try it out tomorrow. I'll let you know how that goes. But now back into the career and the confidence piece. So if you feel that you're too old to be on social media or to do a certain thing, to either tell your story, promote or build an audience for your brand and business, or just share like your work that you like, whatever you like doing, making music, maybe you like writing poems, building things, whatever it is. You have a story to tell that's unique to you in the way you experienced it and in how you ended up turning out from these experiences that life, the life happened to you basically. There are others who experience similar things and can also be like-minded individuals, which is really good. That helps to build a community. But at the end of the day, we each experience things a certain way. That said, you are never too old to get on social media. You're never too old to go out and chase your dreams using a new method, a new social media platform, new techniques, and telling your story regardless of how old or young you are is important. It's not just important to help others who maybe experience similar things or are into the same things that you're into and can really benefit by being educated on the topic, engaging with them and entertaining with them by making content. But it's also really, really good for you, the creator, the person who experienced it, to get your story out. Now, I'm not saying you need to be just an open book. That's not what I'm saying. Let me be clear. You don't need to tell every single secret on the internet unless you want to. That's something you're into. By all means, go ahead. I think that'd be more like a confessional or memoirs type of thing, and that can work. So again, if that's something you're into, go for it, but that's not what I'm saying you need to do. However, just break free from that mentality or that mindset of, that insecurity, whether you place it there yourself or someone else did. You're not too old. It's not too late for you. You can definitely still not just achieve your goals or, try to work toward them, but you can still do it. There's room for everybody to grow and be successful on social media, in the world, in business, in your hobby and your passion. And again, it's important for you to tell your story. So if nothing else, if all you take away from today's topic is to just go out and do it, then great. That's really what I wanted you to do. Again, you're not too old. It's never too late. And for those of you who are young and listening, like, I don't have enough experience, or people won't listen to me because I'm still a little kid. I mean, I'm in hoodies. I'm gonna be 33 this year. Some might say that I'm already past my prime. Others say, "Oh, you're just getting started. Like you're seriously, you're way too young to be talking about these things, or you're not necessarily old enough to have experienced everything, and you're way too old to be talking about TikTok or whatever it is." Forget what everybody says. Go out and do it for yourself. Others will enjoy the content too. I promise you they will. Even if it's just 10 people. A community of 10 people is still a lot of people to interact with, engage with, and show up for. But again, at the end of the day, show up for yourself. You got this. January in 2022 is just getting started, which means now's the time to take every chance that you can, every opportunity out there, seize it and use it to your advantage to keep talking about and bringing your story to life, whether that's in video, photos, drawing and painting, music, technology, or even vlogs. I mean, vlogs are always fun. I'm sorry, there's a fly in here. Okay, it's gone. I'm sure you hear it fly by on the episode. Maybe you can see it on the channel. But yeah, sorry about that. Got sidetracked. Again, just go for it. Go for it. Do it for yourself. Don't go through life wondering what would have happened, or if you had really taken every single opportunity, or specific ones, what could have been. Just go for it. I promise you'll be worth your time, and only then will you realize and really figure out whether or not you like that to begin with or not. I promise you, several people, myself included, started off somewhere else, and now they ended up in completely different hobbies, interests, line of work, career paths, even going to school for one major, and then you end up doing something completely different and not using it at all. It happens to everybody, myself included. So again, go out and do it for yourself. You'll build a community along the way. You have a unique story to tell with like-minded individuals who will really appreciate it, and you'd be surprised as to how many others you inspire along the way while you share your passion, your story, your experiences. And then if you're into building the brand and business, it will happen too. Anyway, that's it for today's crazy tangent. I hope you're enjoying the Coffee Break Show. Again, for those on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, leave a like and comment. If you're listening on Spotify or any podcast platform, thank you for the support. Continue to follow along. For those who are tuning in on TikTok or LinkedIn, please again continue to engage with the content. I really appreciate the support. Anyway, until the next episode, it was a pleasure. Peace, y'all.